Welcome back, travelers. As always, we're the Improfessionals here to immortalize these stories and characters and hopefully entertain along the way. I'm Joseph, the DM for this campaign, Conflicts of Interest, and today we are continuing the campaign, Conflicts of Interest. I'm still working on the new intro, not technically saying my campaign. It is my, like I am the DM for it, but you know, it's our campaign. Anyways, actually, I should have probably addressed right off the bat. Maddie is sick, she is here, but you probably won't hear too much of Shame in this episode. Anyways, that's the thing. Last session, the group traveled from Rhine after getting their new armor sets, heading towards Crystal Elm. Along the way, they encountered, face-to-face, properly this time, Dementius, the figure who had been stalking them, and particularly Peregrine for a while. A illusory battle ensued in which Dementius said that it could all end in one move. Peregrine, unknowingly figured out what that was as he took a hit, a very fatal hit, for Shaman. In revealing that all of this was an illusion, no real damage was being done, and that Dementius didn't exist. They met in his place Atlas Daskalos, a legendary adventurer and the headmaster of the Atlas Adventuring Academy, who has basically given Nura a certificate saying that he has graduated from that prestigious school, and has offered Peregrine the position of headmaster in his place, as Daskalos is slowly dying, sadly. The party made their way to Crystal Elm after that. And do we want to pick up the same day, or do we want to pick up the next day?
Probably same.
Yeah, probably same. I agree with that.
Okay, so
because we were in the middle of the day during the last session.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys make your way back into your homestead, Vanessa and Afaara. Shaman, you obviously have John with you, and Afaara is now, with you. You're now with Afaara again, and you have explained most of what happened last time, since you last saw him.
Shaman looks over to John. John.
Yeah?
I kind of wanted to have, like, a tea party with you and, my dad. I just want to talk about what our plan is, I guess.
A tea party? I can make tea. Just the three of us? Wouldn't that be a little rude, kicking everyone out of it? I mean, I could make tea for everyone.
I thought they were going to be busy doing their own stuff.
I guess.
Shaman goes over to where she thinks everybody's at, like Taramin. Nura.
You guys just walked in, so everyone's just in the main hall.
Hey guys!
Yes.
You guys like tea?
I like tea.
Do you want to join a tea party?
Sure.
I don't see why not.
What about you, Nura?
I actually have to go see the mayor.
Okay.
But save me a cup of tea for later.
Okay, I'll make sure not to drug it.
What?
Why would you even say that? Of course you're not going to drug it.
I want to give him paranoia. We have paranoia up in
Did
here.
you teach her this, or did her parents teach her this? No, I think this is just her.
No, it's just me.
Alright, well, see you guys later.
Okay.
Bye, Nura.
Bye. Bye,
Alright.
Nura. Okay, so Afaara begins making tea for everyone. He asks everyone their preferred blends as he takes all the herbs from the cabinets and prepares multiple teas, actually, depending on what everyone's preferences are. He only makes 3 though, so don't be too picky.
Gotcha.
Proceeds to give the Moxie order.
No.
Yeah, really. Oh my god.
Anyways.
Taramin will probably just ask for something simple, like black tea with cinnamon in it.
Peregrine will take a black tea with honey.
Okay, so he'll make black tea and jasmine tea, which is Shaman's preference, and John's cool with that, I guess, so. So he'll make a jasmine tea and a black tea, and he'll add cinnamon and honey for your, specifics. He'll set them all in front of you, and he'll set a cup in front of where he's gonna sit as well. I hope you all enjoy.
Shaman gives him a big squish.
Oh, alright. That's fine.
I missed you.
I missed you as well. I'm happy to hear
What?
that after I left, things didn't get too rowdy, other than what happened with Carmen.
Yeah.
Things, yeah.
A little. But that's okay. He almost killed his dad. So Shaman sits down at the table and slams her hands onto the table. Okay, we have to make a plan. Because, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but do you remember those people that attacked us? The drow.
Which ones exactly?
you understand how little that narrows it down.
The ones
Are
that
we-
wouldn't be dead?
Oh,
the drug
Amy
shop.
Metzger and her,
What? No, the drugs.
No, I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke.
Yes.
So, they said we had a week. It's been a little past a week.
That is true. I've
Bless you.
been thinking on that actually, trying to gather what info I can on the current status of the Drogsha. Their numbers have dwindled drastically over the past few decades, but they don't seem any weaker. So the Drogsha. Can someone explain to me exactly what they are?
I
Well-
have really no idea what they are.
Well, to explain, the Drogsha are a collective of multiple different groups that all worship the Tyrannus, the evil gods. The Chromatic Legion, as you know them, and the Feyras, Shaman's family, are just a few of the multiple members of this group. The Rotnooks were a part of them at some point. I do not know if Cabal is still considers himself an ally to them. But yes, we're basically dealing with multiple cults, all of which apparently want Ms. Farah dead, which is troublesome. Not including Arthur and his return.
Which, nobody's talked about. Makes me a little bit anxious. I don't know where this guy came from, and he's just my brother somehow.
Well, you remember him being your brother now. It was just that you
I know,
remember-
but she's still. It's so new to her.
Well, it is and it isn't. Like, it's like you forgot, and it was just all brought back to you. Imagine, like, basically, like, someone you've known your whole life, and then they left your life, and then suddenly it was like they never existed, but the moment you see them again, every memory you ever had of them all came rushing back at once. So it's like it's almost like you never forgot him, but yeah.
So I don't know what we're supposed to do about my brother because I don't know why he hates me exactly. But I do know that we need to get rid of the other ones because they're probably not going to stop hunting us down until I'm dead.
Well, admittedly, you all did a fantastic job dealing with them, considering the members that you were facing are some of the top of their group. The fact that the fact that two of them were killed is impressive.
The Drider and the Construct, right?
Yes, the helmed horror Corinthius and the Drider Akada.
That was with a little bit of difficulty on that.
Except you're welcome.
No, you're not here.
You weren't invited.
So that leaves Arthur and this Dragonborn.
Not a Dragonborn. That
It's
is
a kobold.
no. That entity is called a Black Abishai. It is more of a infernal, more of a fiendish worshipper of Tiamat. The one in particular that you encountered, his name is Halabash. The tiefling, I do not know much about him, but I believe his name is Silvo, and I think he is the current leader of the Drogsha.
Okay.
Right now, their numbers are lesser than they were when they first arrived, which means it would likely be a good idea to find some way to deal with them before they have a chance to gather more forces.
Yeah, but we still need a plan for dealing with them.
That's true.
What if I'm used as bait? They're expecting
No!
to come to that house.
We're not.
What?
We're not doing
Hang on.
that. Yes, I agree.
Hang on,
That
let's-
is completely off the table.
Out of game. Hold on.
Well, hold on.
No, we're not. I'm not hearing anyone out.
Well, they're expecting just me, right? Well, what if you guys were hidden and I just sort of pretended to be alone?
Shaman, I don't think they're that dumb.
I don't know. They seem pretty dumb to me that they fought us.
They got the drop on
I don't.
us.
When we said bait, I think in a collective, since we've been keeping them waiting for longer than we should, I think we're all on their hit list now. So essentially, we're all bait.
I mean, we definitely aided in taking out a number of them, so beware if they didn't have someone to hurt us.
Bomb them. Bomb them.
Shaman, are you alright? The tea's supposed to help with a cold.
I feel like it's getting worse.
It's fine. Don't worry. I just have a little bit of a cough.
I've done my best to contact Drelgin, Dorvos, Shiva, and the others from home, Shaman.
Oh.
Hopefully they get the messages. I sent some prior, but they never sent any back, which is concerning. Though Drogon isn't really a sociable man.
No.
Whatever comes next, I just hope that I can be of aid.
I think you can. I mean, you're pretty badass.
Yeah, no, she's right. You're extremely intimidating. I wonder why you think that.
He's the one who taught me.
Yes, which is concerning, because I'm the one who taught your brother as well. When last I saw him, he had no control over his abilities, and he was much more frail. That's why his parents exiled him. But now he seems... I don't know. He seems to have figured out whatever he needed to do to master that flame.
Why does he want me dead? I didn't do anything to him.
I wish I knew. Regardless, I don't even know what we're doing moving forward from this. Where are we going next? I mean, you're home now, all of you, but, well, the life of an adventurer, you rarely stay in one place, so where are we all going next?
We did intend to head to the barbarian lands for Nura.
I wonder how Nura's doing right now. As we're gonna cut to Nura. Nura, you make your way towards the mayor's house.
I approach the thing and I knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and oh so dramatically, the door creaks open, and you see the darkness. At this point, it's kind of overplayed. You're just like, yeah, spooky noises in the corner. You walk in, you walk up the stairs, and he's just sitting in his office. You know you're kind of taking the fun out of this.
Yeah, but listen, this is like the 5th time.
I understand. So, Nura, welcome back to town.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Please, you can call me Leon. I heard about everything that happened in Ecol. You have made quite the name for yourselves. We're happy to hear it. But remember, you're our heroes first.
Of course. Also, did you hear I threw a ship?
I heard something about a ship, getting beached on the port? Yes.
No, so I was underneath it, swam up, and physically pushed it out of the water onto the pier.
That's very impressive. How did that help during the fight?
I have no clue.
Well,
Anyways.
I'm sure you're not just here to catch up.
No, I'm actually here to check in on the mission I put on the bounty board.
Ah, right. Well, we got a few people, but I think some of them were false. Kip, the kobold, he said something about how he met the king of the Storm Heralds and how he told him that if everyone paid Kip 1,000 gold, then the Storm Heralds would return. Don't think that's true.
Remind me to kill Kip later.
Please don't. But there was a man, Tabaxi, dark brown fur. He came into town and he asked me if you were around. He said he had some information, something that'd be very useful.
Is the Tabaxi still in town?
At the bar where everyone goes.
From what he told you, do you think it's worth pursuing?
Do you remember when I told you about the barbarian lands?
Yes.
He had more details, and I definitely think that's the direction you should go. Though he did make mention of a few other things that I think you'd be interested in hearing.
Alright then, have that bag of gold back. If his information proves good, I intend to pay him.
He hands over the gold.
Thank you very much. Now if you excuse me, I have a tabaxi to speak with. And I open the window and walk out of it.
The window does not open. It's one of those like circular glass windows, so you just try and open it for like about 30 seconds and he just sits there watching you try and open it.
I look specifically at him. Why doesn't this open?
It's just a window.
Most windows open.
Well, it's just, it's circular, it's decorative. It's, so I can overlook the city.
It's a useless window. Alright.
I mean, it's for seeing outside, which is what windows are.
Have a nice day, Mr. Mayor.
Have a good day.
They're just gonna head to the bar.
You head out. You head towards the bar. I need you to make a dex save.
Alright, I love going to Stoics.
The Dragon's Armpit. Beautiful place.
Alright, 7.
You take Kip the Kobold to the face. You just hear, oh, Nura, you're back.
I would like to grab Kip by the tail.
Okay, yeah, you grab him by the tail. There's no need to roll. Hey,
We mean
okay.
by that.
I actually had some really important information to tell you about, that, what was it called? The Storm Gerald stuff. Anyway, so...
I raise his tail to the point where his upside down face would meet mine.
So, if your king came to me and he said, if I am given 1,000 gold by everyone in town, you and your people will return to this realm, or something like that.
Tell me, Kip, do you know what shock put is?
Shock what?
Ah, yes.
I'd like to roll athletics, Joseph.
Okay, roll athletics. I know what you're doing. I don't have to ask why. Go ahead.
20 total.
Yep, you toss him, and you
Get
just
the kobold blasting off again.
yeah you toss him over the like houses and stuff, and you hear a bunch, like a cat screech. You see that you just see like a bit of dust and stuff, and you see that Kip like trying to crawl away as he's being hit over the head, as you see that bullywug woman in a towel hitting him over the head. I'm sorry, he threw me in your window.
I then walk into Stoics bar, the Dragon's Armpit.
You walk in, and immediately Stoic just looks over. Nura!
Stoic!
As he leaps over the bar and he walks over and he gives you a big old hug. Oh, how are you, my friend?
Stoic. I threw a pirate ship onto a pier.
You what?
I picked up the bottom of the ship from the water and threw it on the pier.
That's fucking incredible.
It was fucking incredible. And it blew up.
Oh. Ah!
Anyway, it's good to be back. I'm actually looking for someone.
Oh, you're probably talking about that feller over there. As he
Look over there.
I look over there. You see in the corner, one of the corner booths, away from all the chaos, you just see this, like, as described, this brown, like dark brown and black furred tabaxi. He's wearing this, like, duster that's, like, old and tattered. And he's sitting there and he's just looking at this kukri type blade that he's just, like, spinning in one hand. He's just staring at it.
I am going to walk over and sit on the other side of the booth.
Once you do, his eyes kind of cut, like, look at you. You must be Nura. You can call me Miguel. I heard you are looking for information on the Storm Heralds. I have information.
Kind of information.
Well, I was told there was money involved.
I drop a sack of, I believe it was 800 gold.
Yep. He looks into it. Firstly, there is a crocodilian man in the forests. He claims to have spoken with a storm herald. Nura, you actually recall this crocodilian type figure who was speaking to you. You remember his name is Gar. He is a member of a druid tribe, and he was interested in joining the Storm Heralds in the near future. You had spoken
Must
to him.
mean garb.
So you know him. The other bit of information. There's a tale within the barbarian lands. Cavern. An entrance. In that entrance, there is a warrior. Mummified, wielding a blade, larger than himself. Many have tried to enter. None have survived. What may come as a shock to you, Nura, is that many of those who have tried to enter claim to be of the Storm Herald bloodline. Whatever is beyond that entrance, whatever this undead guardian protects, I believe it has something to do with your people. And
Where in the barbarian lands is this tomb?
I do not know. These are only rumors that I have heard. However, I have spoken to other Goliaths similar to you. Goliaths I know now are dead. Somewhere. I can only imagine that they found what they were looking for, but could not handle the Guardian's challenge. Are you going to be the one to handle his challenge, Nura?
I have to handle its challenge. I am the last blood descendant that can enter that tomb.
Well then, it's best that you find that place and avenge all of your fallen brethren who have tried to enter.
Her nods, and after a moment he pushes over the sack of gold.
Miguel will take it. He kind of separates it into two bags and puts it on like both sides of him, so it's a bit easier to carry. There's also a Leonine, but he mentioned your name specifically.
I know this Leone.
I met him in the Underdark. I assume that you plan on meeting with him again.
Of course. We plan to rebuild the Storm Heralds.
He made mention of the mountain tribe, the gnomes. I guess that tribe has fallen on hard times, and I assume they intend on joining you as well.
Indeed. But of you, Miguel, you bring me such interesting information. You have no reason to tell me. What is your path?
I seek something. An artifact. But that path is separate from yours, Stormherald. This will be the last time we see each other.
And may, through all your life storms, may there be a guiding bolt of thunder.
And for you, Nura, may you find whatever destiny it is waiting you in that tomb. As he gets up, he gives a nod, and he makes his way out. Okay, well, after that, do you plan on heading back to the group?
I do.
Okay. So after a little while, everyone's already had their tea and everything. Nura, you arrive back at the homestead immediately. Literally, like he was waiting on it, Afaara approaches you with a large glass of tea. It's basically a bowl with a handle on it. I made sure to prep something for you, as you had suggested. I asked Peregrine what you preferred.
I just gulps it. I mean, he quite literally does not lower it until it's empty.
Nura, if you are heading to the Barbarian Land, I must ask, did you protect Miss Farah? I will not be going with you.
No, you won't be coming with us. Afaara, you know there's still a lot of lost trust between us.
I know. That is why I made the decision that this journey you are on, to learn more about the Storm Heralds, whatever it is that is leading you to the Barbarian Land, it would be unjust for me to travel with you as if we were simple allies. I know that I lost your trust, and I will not disrespect you in that way. I just ask that you protect the person most dear to me on your travel.
I will fight alongside Shaman. Trust me, Afaara. If you knew anything of the young girl that stands over there, she can protect herself just fine.
I know she can. But it is a father's place to worry.
I will watch over her while we're there.
He called himself a father. Oh.
You can see that, tears are forming in his eyes. Thank you. As he walks away.
Afaara,
Yes,
while we are gone, I need you to do something for me.
of course.
There is Leon at the Underdark. I need you to get him here to Eco, as well as a tribe of gnolls.
I can do that. I've spoken with this tribe before. The mountain tribe here on Iora. They are led by... what is his name? Sakar. Yes,
Sakar.
I can get them here.
Good. And we may not be heading straight for the Barbarians' Land just yet either.
Where do you intend to head next?
We'll be looking for someone named Gar.
Do you mind if I join you on this?
Very well.
Right then. I will prepare my things.
Plus, this little trip will give the rest of the party time to recuperate.
Yes, you've all been very busy.
Indeed.
As he's going to head towards his room, Vanessa, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Nura also heads up to his room to pack a bunch of pelts and other stuff as such.
Right. Vanessa comes out of the little training area you guys have set up. As Taramin, you're the one who sees her as she's walking out. You can see the faint points of her ears recede back to normal shape. You see her eyes flicker this kind of golden cat-like look. You can see the tiger marks dissipate as she just stretches and she looks at you. Any idea where we're heading next?
It's either we are heading after the Drogsha, or we're heading to Barbarian Lands next, so...
Where's, tall, pale, and muscular?
Nura?
No, Peregrine. Yes, Nura.
I think he's getting ready to leave. I think he's gonna go visit someone. I'm not sure who he said. Taramin will go to check with Nura.
Okay. Real quick, Peregrine, what are you doing at the moment?
That's your bait.
No, God. Peregrine.
I'm batting 1,000 and nailing everyone. Thank you, everybody. No, I think I got that.
He's just in his bedroom. Quentin, I told you to look away when I'm doing this.
Hold on. It's not masturbation. It's an orgy for one.
It's single player mode.
Oh, bro.
But what are you actually doing, Peregrine?
Because I wrote this on my personal to-do list. I'm going to write a letter to my dad.
Okay. All right. Do you want to explain to me what the letter says, or do you want that just text that to me?
I'll explain it.
Okay.
Basically, I'm gonna first off ask how he and the family is, then tell him about the whole Dementius Atlas thing, and then ask him why he never talked about him graduating the academy.
All right.
I'll put that in text for you.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Yeah, so you're currently writing that. Okay, so Taramin, you get up to Nura's room along with Vanessa.
As Taramin will go to his door and just knock, just...
Nura!
I walk to the door and I knock. I open. I show dominant.
That's
I
canon.
knock.
That's canon.
Yes.
No.
You know what? Fine. Nura walks over to the door and also knocks.
Taramin out of confusion.
Knocks back.
Knocks again.
Nura, out of dominance, just goes.
He completed the thing. I can't.
No.
I open the door.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
I hear that you're leaving out.
Yeah, it's just a simple trip out into the woods.
You are.
Simple trip in the woods? Where?
A little west. And a druid named Gar.
So you're heading to the druid camp.
Indeed. It's not too far a journey. It's just me and Afaara going. A, because it's not too far. Second, I'm me, and Afaara can shoot fire. And C, because it's really just to go talk with somebody. So
If you don't mind, I would like to go as well because I have a thing I need to get done at the druid camp.
You have friends at the druid camp?
Actually, I heard that there's someone that could do something for me.
Two birds, one stone, I guess. All right then. Be ready to go in now. As Nura grabs his bag from behind the door. We're going. Come on.
Oh, shit. All right. Taramin looks at Vanessa.
Should we go let the others know that we're leaving? Or, if you guys don't want me to go, that's cool. I'd rather probably not head that direction anyways. There's a lot more Black Parade activity further north, so.
It's fine. I will be back soon.
Okay.
Armin, you coming? We're out the door.
I'm coming.
Afaara is just going to let Shaman and John know that they're leaving.
Taramin will give Vanessa a kiss as he will start running out the door to go catch up with Nura.
Okay, that will give John and I plenty of alone time.
Uh-oh. No. And nobody's gonna tell Peregrine anything.
Taramin's gonna tell something to John and run away. I'm pretty sure you can get the implication.
Shaman, I think he was asking if you would like something cream-filled. I'm not exactly sure.
I want cream filled what? It was cinnamon bun?
Well, I don't know. He said it was some sort of pie.
No.
I gave him a balloon.
Cream pie?
No.
He also gave me this balloon. No, I'm just kidding.
Every day.
A balloon?
Every day we stray further from the message of cord.
This is why we're not monetized.
Can I blow up the balloon?
No.
So, Peregrine, since everyone has decided that you're too busy writing a letter to
only writing a letter.
Estimating.
to let you know that they're leaving, I guess. Nura's just like, he's my best friend. Okay, I'm gonna go off on this trip without saying anything, but whatever. Now, you actually get a message in your head. If you could, come by the inn.
I mean, this is Atlas's voice.
Yes, you can respond to this.
If you want to accept the offer, say when. All right. Let me finish up this letter, and I'll make my way over. Finish writing up the letter, seal it up, wait to find like a courier later, and I'll head out the door.
Well, you can go ahead and find the courier. You see this gentleman in brown and black armor, kind of banded armor, this like Spartan-esque style helmet with these wings on the sides. He looks at you. You need a message delivered? I'm the best deliverer there is.
All right, good. Oh, that's good. I'm looking to him.
What are you laughing at?
What he just posted, Joe. That's wanted to ask if you could deliver this letter. My father, Terry.
I can deliver it to your father. Just Nura, do you remember how much he charged you?
I think it was like 50 gold or something.
That'll be 50 gold for delivering the package.
All right. So I hand the 50 gold.
Okay. Guys, really? Come on. As he makes his way out, heading out of town. So I will let you guys know that it is gonna be slowly kind of pushing later into the evening, closer to night during her travels. You guys will probably have to camp out sometime, or you guys can keep going till you reach, but it will be nighttime once you reach the forest.
Taramin, we make camp.
Make camp. I'm gonna hunt. Get us some food.
Good idea.
Okay, so
Nura is going to set up camp.
Okay, so Peregrine, you are going to head over to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way to the inn as you enter, and Astrid is just sitting there reading her book, and she looks over. Oh, Peregrine. Good to see you again.
Astrid, same to you.
As a calico cat he starts rubbing against your leg.
Hey there. Have you... I need you to stop. Alright, no more. No more, or I'm gonna have to do something that you guys are gonna regret. Have you seen Atlas around here?
You're talking about that person who showed up a few days ago? Yeah, he's upstairs.
Alright, thanks. I'll give bitch a little pat before I head upstairs.
Okay. So, you head upstairs. One of the doors, as you're just kind of walking through, opens up. Please come in.
I'm walked in. Close the door.
As you see him sitting there on the bed, Peregrine, you see that he has the robes off. And in this moment, you can see the extent of his current injury. You see where his arm has been separated. The arm has started to kind of like dissolve effectively, and you can see these like the veins, these black veins going all the way across that side of his body, and you can see parts of his body are, they look like they're slowly decaying, basically is the best way to put it. You can see that even just today, you can see his face looks more tired. You assume you might be seeing him for the first time in person, and he looks even worse than he did when you saw him before. Peregrine, good to see you again.
Yeah, it's the same to you as well. Yeah, so honestly, looking at the wound now, injury definitely looks a lot worse than you described it.
Yes, well, the dragon that took my arm, and he stops for a second. Peregrine, I'm sorry. I must ask. Have you thought on my offer?
Saying, Nag to accept, and when this whole thing's over, become headmaster of Atlas Academy.
Atlas Adventure Academy, yes.
Yeah, the AAA.
It's a AAA school, yes.
So, whole run of the thing, just within reason, to pretty much make any rules.
That's right, yes.
Being how far away it is, I would at least want my friends to be able to see us at home if they ever decide to come by.
You can absolutely do that. I mean, we have dorms. They can be expanded into housing, if that is what you would want for it.
I did have another question that's been bothering me. So you've been the headmaster of the Adventuring Academy, one of the best, probably the best Adventuring Academy in the land. You must have seen hundreds of different heroes.
I have. I have personally taught hundreds of heroes. And I've also seen hundreds of heroes fall.
So why pick me?
Your father was top of his clan. I thought that he would become a great, legendary adventurer. He had the potential to. And then one day, he gave it all up. Not adventuring fully, but your father, as you know him, he is a simple man with simple dreams. When I knew him, his aspirations were greater than the sun itself. I see that you have great aspiration, like your father once did. I respect his decision in choosing the simple life. And I would respect your decision if you chose to do something other than what I have offered you. But you have the same potential your father does, and I don't want. I want to try and preserve that. If it is to be one of my last acts, let the greatness that I saw in your father and that I see in you truly grow into that of legend.
As I was thinking about this offer, I was thinking about him, all the adventures I've been going through, all the people each of us lost. Me with Orion, Nura with Taramin with Bernardus. I think this world definitely needs a lot more heroes, and if I'm able to do that as headmaster, if I'm able to help train new generations, be able to save people, then I guess I have to accept.
A sigh of relief kind of like echoes out of his mouth. Peregrine, you and the Rogue Royals have something special that only a handful of adventurers have. It's something that me and the adventuring group I was a part of had. As this pain just fills his eyes, I have one last request of you. As I told you, I lost my arm to a dragon. That was not all I lost from him. You see, I was but a member of the adventuring group known as the Dauntless. Peregrine, you hear the name the Dauntless and you you recognize that as one of the most historically significant adventuring groups over the past couple hundred years. They had their fair share of demons and dragons and other monstrosities they faced. More significantly, they are famously known for defeating this necromantic god by the name of Vecna. They successfully defeated this figure, and, well, over time, of course, during that battle, they lost their cleric, Tessalia Avernus, a tiefling, and over the course of history, their human member, their rogue, Tanis O'Brien, passed away from old age. You didn't know all of the members, but you did know some of the more significant ones. But he looks at you, and he says, "The dragon, the green dragon that took my arm, he killed the other members of the Dawn. The other 3 surviving members. He picked them off one by one, attacked them while they were alone, living their own lives. My good friend, the dwarven barbarian Barbaros Jawbreaker. My good friend Valkyrie. My friend Zayara. The gold dragonborn ranger, she was living the life she'd wished. A life free from worry. And then I am sent her arm as all that was left of her. The people who mattered most to me in my life, every single one of them, snuffed out. And only weeks after I learned of their death, he came to me to finish me as well. I survived, and I left him with another scar, just as my friend Valkyrie had left him, with one across his face. But he is still alive. Peregrine, I ask that you and the Rogue Royals find him. My power, my ability to create illusion is significant, yes, but he can see right through it. It is useless against him, and physically I have grown far too weak to actually face an enemy such as him. If death is necessary, I am certainly not opposed to it. But all I want is to know why. He picked them off one by one. He was smart. He didn't... We at times, when there was a great, significant enemy, we would regroup. And we would face that threat. He attacked us all at our own homes and our own businesses. He made sure that we were by ourselves, or at least with less powerful allies. It was planned, it was coordinated. I just wish to know why. Why I am the last surviving member of the Dauntless. Why I am dying. Why any of this had to happen. Having everything stripped from me so suddenly,
I can understand why I can understand those kinds of questions. Your party, they had never met this green dragon until fairly recently.
None of us have ever encountered him. We have faced dragons before, of course, but this dragon was not one we had faced. I have gathered some information on him, if you would be willing to take up this. I can offer gold, but... You don't have to. As he smiles, the first trial I sent against you was a threat that offered no reward. You took it without hesitation. I'm happy to see that I was right about you. His name is Soriathan. Soriathan the Giftless. I was unsure at first what the Giftless meant, but it would seem that this dragon has no breath attack. His bite is potent and his poison strong, as you can tell, but he has no ranged breath attack. Supposedly his lair is somewhere within the Underdark. A underground swamp that glows as if the moon shines upon it. I'm not sure what that means, but somewhere within the Underdark he can be found.
Oh, well, we might be able to take a trip there soon. But I have to ask, what makes you think this dragon would want to talk?
I do not think he would want to talk. I think you can make him talk. Or at least I hope you can.
Well, we are pretty good at that.
If it would be of aid, my friends worshipped gods. Perhaps you could contact these gods and try and see what my friends' souls in the blissful afterlife would have for you. Valkyrie, my Azamir paladin friend, she worshipped Pelor. Zayara, the Dragonborn, she worshipped Bahamut. And, most conveniently, Barbaros, my dwarven friend, he worshipped Cord. If you can somehow find a way to speak with them, I'm sure they can give you more information on this threat. And you can succeed where they failed.
I'll do my best.
I have done my best to continue to see my visions. I worry for your friend, Nura.
What's wrong? Well, what's wrong with Nura?
It would seem that an action of his has caused a great anger, and that someone is after him. Taramin, I need you to make a con save.
A con save, you say? Well, I fucking failed. I'm kidding. Haven't even rolled yet.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 3. Alright. 10!
Taramin, this stinging pain as you're out in the fields hunting for deer. You do see a deer walking through the fields, but the stinging pain hits the side of your neck. You quickly slap, thinking it's a bug or something, and you feel something. You pull it out, and you see this small dart. And that is when your vision begins to fade, and you collapse.
Okay! That's not good.
Nura, you and Afaara are sitting in camp together. And Afaara continues to look up at the sky. It is getting quite late.
You're right, it is.
How is Taramin as a hunter? Does he usually take long? Or has he done much hunting?
Doesn't do a lot of hunting, but it doesn't usually take him this long either.
That's troubling. Perhaps we should look for him.
That's a good idea.
Should we stay together or split up?
I trust your skill enough. We'll cover more ground.
Alright. We'll meet back here.
Aaron nods and he heads off to where he believes Taramin went.
Okay. Roll investigation.
24 total.
Nura, you, while trying to track where Taramin is, you find a few deer prints, which is convenient and useful, but you follow those a bit, and eventually, while following those tracks, you find a pair of boot tracks.
I follow the boot tracks while keeping on my guard.
Okay, I need you to roll perception.
12 total.
12 total. So, Nura, you, while keeping your guard up, you don't seem to take note of anything significant. You take 50 damage. And I need you to make a con save.
I do not like where this is going.
We're getting kidnapped by the Underdark again? They just couldn't bother to bring Club Lady with her this time.
24.
26.
Didn't bother to bring a child this time.
You feel this sudden pierce into your back, and there's a loud bang. You feel this intense force push you forward as the crossbow bolt that just jammed into your back explodes It's more of a small concussive blast, though, not a massive explosion. But you're knocked back, and you can feel the blood pouring down your back, Nura, and you very quickly realize that there is someone here.
Turn around. Do I see anyone?
No, you do not. It is basically pitch black at the moment.
Allow me to even the playing field. I would like to rage.
Your tattoos begin to glow,
Ow.
and a storm kind of begins forming overhead, flashing with lightning, giving you moments of clarity. You could roll perception again.
Great. I'd actually like to roll religion real fast, if that's all right with you, Joseph.
Sure, you can.
Cool. So, here, let me roll first, and then I will play. 14. I'm just asking Cord to send a lightning bolt down. Not to hit anything, just to strike a bolt of lightning.
As you begin to pray, Nura,
Yep.
you take 47 damage that will not be halved, and you need to make another con save.
14 again.
14. That's actually luckily enough for this. So another crossbow bolt hits you, this time in the shoulder, and it explodes. This concussive little blast, and you hit the ground, and your arm starts pouring blood. But you don't get knocked down fully by the blast. You can see again flashes of lightning that are helping illuminate the battlefield, but you're not getting that blast of lightning that you were hoping for. However, you are already hurting a lot, and those concussive blasts are clearly getting past your rage resistance.
I'm going to roll perception again.
Alright.
18.
18. You see a quick flicker of somebody running between the hills very quickly.
I am going to run towards those hills.
Okay. You need to make a dex save.
17?
You are running and you quickly jump as the ground begins to collapse beneath you. You jump and you roll, and you see that but beneath you, a freshly dug hole was covered up by some stuff to make it look like grass, and you see a bunch of pit spikes.
That wasn't very nice of them.
You do have a general location of where this person may be at the moment, though.
What the fuck? What the hell? I don't know, someone just threw shit down my stairs. Oh, it's a laundry basket. The fuck?
Fuck this
I don't
laundry
have
basket.
any laundry.
They knew you were about to be folded.
God damn it. Alright, let's see. I could... God, every time I roll perception, it just fucks me over. Damn it. I'm gonna roll perception again.
Okay.
16.
1 second.
This is not good.
There are 13 damage has already been halved.
Well, I'm down.
So, Nura, you feel a blade pierce through your leg, and you just kind of gasp and drop, and another blade almost pierces your throat, but you manage to get out of the way, and it pierces through your shoulder. You hit the ground. As you hit the ground, your leg is bleeding. You just see this person pull out another set of blades. The lightning flashes. I don't want you to say anything, David, but I'm sending you who you see.
Oh no.
It's the IRS.
No. You back the fuck up right now. You leave me alone.
I
will send you money, Joseph.
Back off. As this figure begins to spin their blades and bring their blades up, a burst of fire quickly shoots at them. They quickly dodge out of the way, rolling and running into the darkness as the entire kind of side of the hill gets blasted with fire as Afaara comes running up, jumping down a hill, rolling over to you. He grabs you and he heals you for 6 points as...
I am hurting.
I think I need help.
As now the area is lit up with this fire, you can see clearly. And in the field, Nura, you actually see Taramin unconscious, like to the side of the field where you ended up. This ended up happening.
Nura is just a little confused as to why this individual has attacked him. I don't remember owing this individual money of any kind.
But Afaara is just checking you. Are you alright?
Oh, losing a lot of blood.
Yes, I can see that. As he just grabs one of your wounds and he burns it just enough to start closing it. Who was that?
I don't know. But I get a feeling it's not gonna be the last time we see her.
I'm gonna go check on Taramin. You okay? Are you okay?
No. I'm coming with you. We're not separating again. Bad idea.
Right. Okay. As he's gonna help you. He despite your massive size difference, he is gonna like put your shoulder over his or your arm over his shoulder and help you over. He sees the Afaara sees the dart in Taramin's hand. They knocked him out. He should come to soon. This was, as he looks at the trap and everything, this was very much planned.
The damn tabaxi.
Wait, Tabaxi, what do you mean?
I met a tabaxi in the dragon's armpit. He was giving me information on the storm heralds. Aside from us, he was the only one who knew I would plan to go visit my friend Gar.
You think that he was selling you out? Or maybe that that person hired him?
Like, in any scenario, definitely tipped whoever this person off.
What should we do? Should we keep moving for the night, or... I don't know if it's safe to... Sorry. I don't know if it's safe to stay here.
We're too far from the city to make it back tonight. We gotta keep pushing forward to the druid camp.
Alright. Here, hang on. He's gonna roll medicine and he's gonna do his best to try and patch you up a little bit more.
That would be nice.
Oh, okay, he rolled a fucking 24 total. Okay, so he's gonna give you an extra 12 health. As he's gonna look at you. Do you think you can walk now?
Yeah, I think I can.
As he kind of picks up Taramin. Alright, let's start moving. As he's gonna create small balls of fire that will illuminate the area as you guys begin to walk. He's also gonna look over at the fire that he caused and use control flame to force it up into the air and make it go out by swirling it around as fast as possible. Just so this entire, forest, this entire hillside doesn't burn.
Probably for the best.
But he's going to, you and him are going to continue to walk for a little while. It is dangerous to travel at night, but you don't have much of a choice at the moment. Let's see. Yeah. Hopefully, fate is kind.
Lo and behold, we meet a green dragon who can't do a flame breath.
Oh god, just right now? Hello. No.
Would you like to hear our Lord and Savior, Tiamat?
Okay, so, luckily enough, for the first bit of the travel here, no encounters, thankfully. Taramin, you begin to come to, unsure of what happened. You just your vision starts to fade in, and you see the pristine ass of Afaara.
Ass? Oh, Afaara!
As he's like, oh, he's awake. Taramin, are you okay? Do you remember what happened?
My concussion says I'm a pickle.
That's good. Okay. He's still himself.
Good.
I saw a deer. I was ready to throw a dagger into its throat, only for something to hit me in the neck and set me unconscious.
As Afaara holds up the dart.
The irony.
As Afaara holds up the dart, that was this. Someone was targeting us, or more so seems they were targeting Nura.
Yeah. We got sold out. We need to keep moving.
Alright. Onward.
As Taramin, you try and like walk and your legs are like
I just fall on my
yeah,
face.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm still carrying you. It's fine.
Damn it.
Alright, come on.
Why is gravity so difficult?
Because...
So, Nura, you are exhausted. Your shoulder is killing you. Your leg hurts like a fucking bitch. All those fucking crossbow bolt concussive wounds are just fucking... your shit... you're rocked right now. And you're exhausted. You have a level of exhaustion. Because you guys made it to the forest, but it is starting to get daybreak. Like, the sky is starting to turn blue. Taramin, you eventually were able to start walking yourself, but you are way more awake than either of them because you got to take a nap.
Yeah.
Nura, I need you to make a strength save.
Ah, god damn it.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense given the current scenario. So, Nura,
Please don't kill me.
Nura, as you're walking, these tendrils of water wrap tightly around your arms and just forcefully hold you in place. Taramin, you see this happen suddenly. Afaara quickly lights up his hands as this large figure starts to come out of the darkness and start approaching. And you hear this deep, like, snarl, like...
Hello there.
Wait, what did you say, Noah?
Gore!
As you say that, there's a blinking of like the kind of glowing eyes that are in the darkness as stepping into the light being created by Afaara, you see this crocodilian creature. Nura, is that you? As the tendrils of water quickly let go.
Oh, yes, damn it.
What are you doing back in the forest? And where have you been? And who are who are these people?
That's Afaara. It's Taramin. We started a group, not Afaara.
That is Afaara.
It's time.
As he thinks for a second, and this realization appears in his crocodilian eyes. So you are beginning to gather the storm heralds.
It is time. Yes.
Oh, another question. What happened? You look...
Terrible. Yes, I know.
I was going to say, like, something that I ate the other day, but that works.
We got ambushed.
How many?
10. 20 maybe.
Roll deception.
Just look at the other. Nodding my head. Right, guys?
Roll
It
deception.
had to have been 20 of them.
I only saw...
I don't remember. I was knocked
I only
out.
saw one person. Roll deception.
You know, Nura says it in a way that, you know, he could probably understand as Nura was just joking or trying to be
Okay,
funny.
that's fine. Wait, so you're saying one person did that to you? They must have been huge.
Nura nods, and then he shakes his head.
What? Who? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Those wounds don't look well. Cyaris can help with that. Here, come.
Thank you, Gar.
I've already spoken of you to my tribe, but they're going to have questions about your friends.
I'm willing to answer.
Ask.
He's going to lead you guys to where the tribe is. You're the ones that were speaking with Nagrith, right? He's an old friend of the tribe.
Agarith. Of that guy. Great personality.
He's a little standoffish, but he's not the worst I've dealt with. Speaking of standoffish, as you're approaching, you see this very muscular, dark-skinned gnome woman wearing like bear hide, and you just see like she's got this big-ass fucking hammer on her back and her arms are crossed. And who exactly are these folks?
Do I recognize her?
No, you do not recognize her. The only member of this tribe that you ever met was Gar.
Do I speak now, Gar, or do you want to start?
Haida, this is Nura, the Storm Herald I spoke of. Oh, really? I fail to see why I should care. And who are his friends?
Hi, I'm Taramin. I'm an asshole.
He is.
No, I think he's okay. And who are you, Candlestick? You should be careful walking around here. You know you could burn the whole forest down.
I like this one.
Well,
I can control my flames, ma'am. Let's hope so. So why are you bringing them to Camp Guard? Well, as you can see, Nura is injured. Yeah, he's bleeding all over our nice forest.
listen, this was not my first choice. I don't like to bleed.
Really? I took you for a masochist, but I guess I was wrong.
We're not gonna discuss my sex life here.
Haida, could you please let us inside? Fine. Just don't cause any trouble. Me, never. Well, that's true. You're a sweetheart. Thanks. Come on, guys. As you're walking, Taramin, as you're walking past, you just hear her whistle.
Sorry, taken.
Damn. As you guys enter, you see this very small group. You see a few varying races. You see some gnolls. You see some a handful of humans, but less humans than anything else. And you see this Eladrin woman with a bow across her back. Her hair is this golden yellow with a bit of orangish red on the sides. And she's playing with a doll in front of this small Eldrin child with just pure yellow hair. As she notices all of you entering. Gah, who are your friends? This is the Nura, the one I told you all about. Hopefully he's not here to bring trouble.
Oh, actually, ran away from trouble last night.
As the Eldrin child. You're bleeding, mister.
I know. You're a very observant child.
I'm Lantana.
Wait, what did you say, Joseph?
Her name is Lantana.
Lantana, do you know someone who could help heal me?
I think you're going to die, probably.
God!
I like this one.
As her mom just laughs. Lantana, take the doll, go play with one of the other kids. Okay. As she wands off. Sorry about her, she's blunt. I'm Rebecca.
Rebecca, very nice to meet you. Still bleeding out.
Yes, I can see that. Our Archdruid, should be able to help. As she leads you to this, very tall, brown furred figure with these flap down ears. You've met one of these, Nura. This is a Fearbolg. The other one was a lot older than this one is, and that one was running that shop. But he looks, welcome, Nura of the Storm Heralds.
Thank you.
Your friends. I am Afaara. Welcome, Afaara. And you,
Taramin.
Taramin. Welcome. Please, Nura. As he looks down, he points down like at a kind of a mat. It's kind of like a bunch of leaves and stuff that are like made into like something to lay on. Please, lay down.
Yep.
Era's gonna remove his top coat and is going to lay down on the mat.
As he will begin using magic and herbs and everything he can to get you back to half health, pretty much. So about 50 health.
Already.
But while he's doing that, you all feel free to wander the camp. Most of our people are very friendly.
Question. Who would I go to for tattoos? I have some ashes of people that I care about.
Well, that would be Haida Blackwater. You probably saw her at the entrance.
Oh,
All right.
May I see these ashes?
Taramin will bring him forward, starting with Bernardus and then Goldrium. As Taramin looks at him, I don't know if I can get these ashes on me. They were of a vampire. But he was someone that I saw as a father figure.
As he takes just a moment from you, Nura, and he looks at Rudbeckia. Apply pressure here. As he looks at the ashes. Bear folk.
Yeah, bear folk.
She can do something great with this. However, the ashes of the other, to place them in your own body, I would not recommend.
That's fine. I can use the ashes to collect some iron from it. As Taramin leaves.
You, Taramin, walk over to Haida at the entrance. Well, you want something, tight ass?
That's a nickname, apparently.
A fitting one.
I'd ask.
I need to get some tattoos.
As she just kind of looks at her arms and stuff, and you actually see a lot of tattoos on her, like all down her arms, full sleeves. Her chest is covered, but you do see like the top part of the chest is covered in tattoos as well. I know a little thing or two about tattoos.
Nice. I would like the tattoos to be of this, as he hands over Bernard's ashes.
As she places it in her hand, you see her eyes widen as she kind of touches it a bit, and you can see her hands kind of glowing with this magic. A bear folk.
Yeah.
As she pulls
He was
out,
my best friend.
she pulls a necklace off, and you see a totem of a bear that's around her neck. I am a bear totem barbarian. Werebear, actually. And yes, before you ask, the werebear part of me is a lot taller. I
Got you.
know exactly what I can do for you.
How much will it cost?
What do you mean?
Usually, people would want payment for stuff like this.
Taramin, have a look around you. We don't... This is the Forest Clan. It's not within our culture to worry about such frivolous things as money.
Thank you.
Your payment to me is the honor that you show in doing this for your friend. I'll be honest, I thought you were going to be a complete cunt when I first saw you walk up, but you seem A-okay. Now,
Oh, trust me, I'm still an absolute cunt.
now, sit down. Gotta start cutting you.
Wait, what?
Taramin, when Haida is done, this tattoo of this tribal style bear paw has been tattooed onto wherever you prefer.
I think you should do upper shoulder, like the top of your arm, like on the shoulder kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Taramin, I have the perfect place for it.
Where?
Above your left ear. Like, actually have part of your hair
Or
cut
a
off
tramp
so
stamp.
it looks like there's a bear tattoo on your left side of the face.
Sure, I will say... Yeah, the left side towards his face. Reaching towards his face.
So
I just looked up what a tramp stamp is.
So she actually has to, because she actually cuts your hair, Taramin, on one side. So now your hair goes down on one side, and the left or right side of your head is shaved for the most part. And on that area, on kind of around that and around the ear and a little bit on your face, there's this tattoo. You feel this connection, Taramin. You have gained some of the benefits of the bear totem barbarian.
Ew.
Oh my god.
Since you are at 8th level, you will be able from this tattoo to get some of the benefits of the 3rd and 6th level of Bear Totem.
Alright, got it down.
Alright. Peregrine, I do have one more thing for you as well. Peregrine, you're kind of the only one who's up later into the night, and you hear a knock. You hear a knock at the front door.
Make my way towards the door. I'll open it just a bit, just to see who's outside.
You
It's the
see
shower work.
You see, as it is raining in this night, it is kind of pouring down right at the moment. You see, standing in the rain, Atlas.
Atlas, what are you doing here? I thought you were staying at the inn.
Oh, I am. I'll be making my way back in a moment. I have something for you. Let's call it one final thank you. As he hands you a bow. A bow with what seem to be 3 small gems down the side. It is a magical bow. It allows you to create magical arrows. Multiple. That will guaranteeably hit whatever target you're aiming at. You can only do it up to 3 times a day, but I feel like you'll be able to make use of it.
I certainly will. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm sending you what you just got, Peregrine.
I like your cut, G.
Peregrine, you just got the Marksman's Bow. It's a +2 bow, and with those 3 charges, you can cast Magic Missile at 3rd level 3 times a day.
Nice. I will use this responsibly.
No, you will not, but... I know you won't. Atlas has faith in you, but I know.
Atlas has faith in you. I don't.
And Shaman. You and John are laying in bed together.
Okay.
You've been talking his ear off, even though he's been trying to sleep. But eventually,
Yeah.
he is asleep and he will no longer respond to what you're talking about, so you decided it's time to go to sleep.
Yes, Shaman decides to go to sleep. Shura just wrapping around and smiling.
As you're laying there, being the one person up this late at night, you feel the homestead tremble. You can feel a shake. And with the moon shining outside, you see a shadow. You just see, like, everything go dark for a moment. As something blocks the moon. The light coming through your window. And then it passes, and the light returns. You feel a tremble as whatever this is passes overhead.
She goes over to the window and looks up.
Shaman, you see flying through the air, overhead, far over the city. You don't know how big this thing is, but it looks massive at what is clearly a distance. But you see the shape of what appears to be some sort of dragon. And it just flies overhead. It doesn't come towards the city. It just flies overhead. But Shaman, as it flies by and just begins to fly off into the distance, your body begins to sting. And you look and you see your hands ignite into flame without you doing it. It just does it on its own. And you can feel all of your blood heating up. But as the dragon gets further away, this burning feeling slowly fades.
She sits back down on the bed next to John and sort of just pokes him a bit. Wake up!
Sorry, what's up?
I think I saw a dragon.
You what? As that's where the session is gonna end.
Okie dokie.
You what?
You what?
That is my favorite quote. It will always be my favorite quote. You what? Okay, everyone, how do you guys feel about today's session?
Oh, I loved it.
That was fantastic.
I hope you guys all had fun. I hope anyone listening enjoyed as well, and we will see you guys for the next session. Stay adventurous.